deserve better. All he ever did was love me. God, poor Andy.
Poor Andy? He came this close to blowing us away.
Yeah, and whose fault is that? We should never have owned up to everything. We should have spared him that at least.
It's hard to deny anything with a 12-bore stuck to your forehead.
You do love me, don't you?
Of course I do. We're together now. There's no going back.
A bowl of cereal, please, Donna.
Daddy lets me have donuts.
No, don't you try that with me, young lady. And we'll have a pot of tea and an orange juice.
What's she doing with Edna?
Having a breakfast, what does it look like?
Oh, wake up, Donna. How often have you seen those two together?
If you're that bothered, ask her yourself.
How do you meet them? Could have a girls' night out, you, me and Katie.
Katie who? She's not bothered with me much since I split with Robert.
You'll find in this life, Donna, that boyfriends come and go, but friends, they're for life. So you get up there and you break that ice, and while you're at it, you could ask her what Victoria's doing here without her dad.
Andy?
Can't get it off me.
What are you doing?
She never wanted me to get it done, did she? Like she never wanted this place. Never even wanted me. Why go through a wedding to someone you can't stand?
I wish I knew, son.
What is she seeing him? He's got nothing. I'd got us all this. I know it was hard, but it was getting better. We had all these plans. Would he be sorted in a year or two?
Yeah, I know you would.
He's always hated me deep down. What happened to Sarah? He doesn't want Katie. He only wants her because she's mine.
I don't think it was as calculated as that, Andy.
All I did was love her to death. What did I do wrong, Dad?
You're not thinking straight.
I don't want a trace of her left in the house. I want to forget she ever existed.
Why don't you just sit down for a minute? I'll make us a cup of tea.
All I ever wanted was this. A place of my own, a family, people I could trust. I've ended up with nothing and no one.
Well, you'll always have me. That's not going to change.
Well, I don't belong like Robert though, do I? Not real family.
You've never been less than a son to me.
That's why you're coming up for him and Katie all this time, is it?
Like I said, I didn't want to hurt you.
Just go, Dad. Get out with you.
Look, I'm not going to risk leaving you. Not after last night.
I'm not going to do something stupid, am I? They're not worth it.
Well, in that case, you won't mind if I take this with me. Give me a call if you need me, son.
Jack doesn't let that child out of his sight for a minute. He'd never entrust her with a stranger unless it was an emergency.
Edna Burton's a stranger.
Not exactly best choice of babysitter though, is she? You going up there, my girl. Katie will know what's going on.
What's going on where?
Something's brewing at the Sugdens, apparently.
No evidence. Your mother's jumping to conclusions.
As ever.
Oh, excuse me, but where the blazes is that son of yours?
In Leeds today, why?
Will you tell him I'm clocking off, because nobody's bothered to open the garage up.
Scott's an executive. Opening up is Robert's department.
Yeah, well, I can't raise him either. Curtains are drawn and the phone's off the hook.
Lazy swine, he's probably still in his pit, sleeping something or someone off.
Let's examine the evidence. We've got Edna with Victoria. Jack and Robert have gone missing. Definitely something afoot here.
Right, just as well I'm on the case then, isn't it? Stand by the phone and I'll ring if there's anything worth reporting. But I'm telling you, Rob got drunk, Jack's gone to work early, he left Victoria with Edna. End of story.